So, yeah, I like to tell stories that you probably all are aware, and I was going to go ahead and tell a story about how my son got his nickname. If you've never seen, my son sits down with us over here on Sunday mornings, and he's had a nickname since he was about 5 or 6 years old, and he gave himself this nickname. But it's stuck, and I'm pretty much the only one that calls him by this nickname anymore, but I'll be on my deathbed, and I'll call him his nickname. So when he was about 5 or 6, we were in Walmart, and we were going through the toy aisle, and we come through, and there it is, a Darth Vader voice changer helmet. Daddy, look at that! I go, hey, yeah, that's pretty cool, buddy. And he goes, Daddy, can I have that? And I could tell this wasn't one of those throwaways, can I get that? He was like serious, and I go, you know what? I will get that, Rick, but I can't get it today. You're going to have to wait till next Friday when Daddy gets paid, all right? Did you promise, Daddy? I promise, Daddy. I promise, buddy. So we go through the weekend, Monday morning, 8 o'clock. I'm at my desk. My phone rings. Hello? Daddy, guess what today is? I go, it's Monday, buddy. And he goes, right, Daddy. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Daddy. You remember to get the helmet on Friday, right, Daddy? I said, Rick, I'm gonna remember, don't worry. Every day that week, he gets up in the morning, 8 o'clock, he gets on the horn, and Daddy, you know what that, yes, Rick, every morning this week I've known what day it is. So Friday comes, I get the helmet, I bring it home. He gets it, he puts it on, and he won't take it off. Buddy, it's time to eat. No, take the helmet off. You can't eat through the helmet. Hey, buddy, it's bath time. Now, on these helmets, there were 2 buttons. One of them played like Darth Vader's voice and movie from the movie. The other one was a voice changer. He found that button first. Daddy, can I take a bath with my helmet on? No, Rick, you cannot take a bath. Take it off. Gets out of the bath, puts it right back on. A while later, hey, Rick, it's time to go to bed. Daddy, can I wear my helmet to bed? No, you cannot wear your helmet to bed. Gets up the next morning, man, he gets out of that bed. First thing, he puts his helmet on, and he's got it on all day. Finally, about 3 in the afternoon, I say, hey, buddy, Daddy's got to go to the grocery store. You want to go? And he goes, Daddy, can I wear my helmet to the grocery store? And I said, you know what? I'm cool. I'm cool, Dad. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. So I get him in the car, and I'm putting him in the car, and it's like obnoxious trying to get that seatbelt on because I got that great big dome I got to work around. But I get him in, I pull out the driveway, and I start making my way down, and this is what I get from the back seat. Daddy, Lord Vader wants his window down. You are talking in third person and not even using your name. I roll the window down, we go about another 50 feet. Daddy, Lord Vader wants his window up. All right, Lord Vader. So we get to the store, I put him in the shopping cart in that little saddle. And we're walking in, and I tell you what, every kid that we see, every kid, they're looking at him like he's the Pope and they're Catholic. So we go in the store, and every female, doesn't matter if they're young, mom, married, old, they all have the same reaction. Oh, isn't that darling? Look at him, what a good dad. That's such a good dad. About half of the men kind of have, a similar, they're like, that's a good dad right there. What a great dad. The other half of the men are looking at me like, what is wrong with you? You're a man, that's a boy. Act like a man. 3 out of 4 rate dad. So we're in this line, and I'm looking at something on the side. And I turn back around and I see Ricky, and he's doing this. So what are you doing, buddy? I'm using the force on him, Daddy. I look, and there's a guy, a middle-aged Middle Eastern gentleman down at the far end of that aisle, and he hears Ricky's voice. And this guy, and he hears me. He looks around, and he leaves that aisle. Oh, listen, I don't want trouble. So I let that guy go, and he walks away. And so we just make our way through the different aisles. Well, we come down another aisle, and here's this guy. And I'm going to try and just avoid this. So I decide to just go past him. And as I'm walking past, I'm getting close to where this guy's at. Ricky hits the button for the Darth Vader lines. And the line that comes out is, "Don't make me destroy you." It's not hyperbole, not comic exaggeration. The dude turns on a dime, walks right out of the store. I don't even remember what he was holding. He put it down, and out he went. I said, "You take that helmet off right now. I don't need to get in some kind of fight or defend myself because of that helmet." So after that day, because he called himself Lord Vader, I just started calling him Lord Vader. And he didn't take the helmet off. He wore that helmet for a long time. A few years later, I'm laying in bed and Star Wars is on, watching Star Wars, and Ricky is at the foot of the bed on the floor. And it's nighttime, and it's getting like it's his bedtime. And so I go, "Hey, Lord Vader, it's your bedtime." He gets up from the ground, he walks over to me where I'm laying on the bed, he walks right up to me, deadpan look on his face, and he goes, "It is not my bedtime." I am so tickled. I am thrilled. I'm thinking to myself, as a Star Wars fan and dad, I have achieved the greatest high I could have imagined. He gets it. So I play along. He looks at me deadpan and says that. I look right back at him and I go, "It is not your bedtime." Again, he looks at me and he goes, "I can stay up as long as I want." I said, "You can stay up as long as you want." And he said, "Go to bed when I'm ready." He'll go to bed when he's ready. Nothing else is said. He just turns around, sits down, and watches TV, and I'm just like, awesome! I let him watch for another half hour. He finally, all right, "Hey, Lord Vader, it is bedtime. You need to go to bed." He walks up and he goes, "It is not my..." I said, "Yes, it is." So, like I said, that's how his nickname came about, and obviously